All right, hello wine drinking people. We are back with another edition of What I've Drank Yesterday. And man, you know I've done a lot of drinking yesterday. And it's always good to see our new friends, Jean-Luc Colombo and the next generation of Jean-Luc Colombo. We had Jean-Luc in last year. He performed marvelously here for us at the wine store. And, you know, you can just see the passion this man has. And it's good to see the next generation. Laurie's daughter has caught some of the passion from her father. She was here to show off some of her family's new wines. And Jean-Luc Colombo is a firm that's based out of the Northern Rhone, where they produce Hermitage, Grenache, and he is the major flag bearer for the Grenache appellation today, and you know probably half of the production of that region as well. By far the largest producer, and he's got a little rosé that's very nice. This Clat Bleu, and this is a lovely fresh and fruity bouquet with pretty floral notes to that strawberry and red cherry fruits. And this is from the rosé comes from near Marseille, where Jean-Luc goes to fish. And a lovely spicy note to the finish on this. That's from the Mourvedre. Really fresh and clean rosé with a nice amount of fruit showing. And really nicely balanced at $12.75. Very good juice. Everything from Mr. Colombo, Mrs. Colombo's portfolio is organic, biodynamically produced too. So when you look at the price tag on these wines and you know the extra effort and expense that goes into farming things biodynamically, just all fantastic wines. All right, next up the 2010 Cote de Rhone Laza bees. And these folks are worried about these bees, folks. And you know, they had actually a portion of the proceeds, 4%, goes to the research to figure out what the heck is going on with the bees. So they don't need bees to pollinate grapevines, so they're just very, you know, ecologically conscious. You know, grapevines are self-pollinating. Okay, well, this wine's got the lovely freshness of claret and a little bitterness. The Roussanne varietal, lovely, fresh and clean nose, though. There's no oak in these wines. Pear and kind of white flowers, nice fruit on the palate, and short and pleasant finish. Some of that whetstone minerality showing. Very good juice. Again, $12.75. All right, the Cote de Rhone Les Abeilles Rouges. The law just changed where Grenache is now has to be the highest percentage of the blend, and this is equal parts Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre, so I guess they have to change that. All right, a fruity and spicy wine with you know, a very lovely bouquet, plums, cherries, fresh flowers, a touch of spice there showing as well. Really fresh and fruity on the palate. One of the things that's a hallmark of Jean-Luc Colombo's style is their lighter, fresher wines. They are not heavily alcoholic and heavily fruity wines. They're very well balanced and leave your tongue refreshed. Some nice spice showing in a hint of animal there as well. Very good stuff at $12.75. The 2009 Chateauneuf de Pape Batavi. This is a blend of Grenache, Syrah, and Mourvedre in equal parts. What's deja vu? Did I just say that? Okay, Laurie says that the Grenache is becoming harder and harder to grow because the heat summation levels are higher and the sugars raise higher than the phenolic ripeness of the skins. So, you know, very technical stuff, but what that means is, you know, the wines are becoming sweeter and more alcoholic and less balanced. That's one of the things you lose when you gain more alcohol, you know, is time goes on, you lose fruit, you lose acidity, alcohol level you don't lose, so that heat really starts to stand out in the end. This wine has a bit of that animal and black earth and mineral nuance to the nose, fresh berry pie fruit, a little peppery spice, and fresh herbs there. A good amount of fresh herbs and floral nuance to that finish, and that peppery spice shown as well. Really nice stuff. Excellent juice. The Chateauneuf de Pape, and that's only $45. All right, the 2009 Grenache. This is what this winery is all about. The Tres Brûlés, burnt earth, as the name refers, a blend of 20 different plots of vineyards with vines from 15 years to 50 and 60 years old. 100% Syrah, or Jean-Luc likes to say a blend of Syrah and Syrah, and aged 2 years in the barrel. Not very much of this is new, though. Lots of black plum and dark cherry fruits, dark spices, fresh earth, kind of soy, some animal notes, savory herbs. Really nice complexity on the nose. Just incredible nuance coming out here. 2009, a great vintage, and better suited for the south than the north, but 2010, they like that elegant style of 2010 much better, but both of these outstanding vintages in the Northern Rhone. Hot days, cool nights in 2010, giving the wines a little more balance. But hey, we're talking about 2009s. These wines got nice, juicy black plum and cherry fruit. This one did anyways, with smooth, silky tannins, wonderful lift and freshness, and like I said, that's the hallmark of 2009 all over France, is this lovely, charming, immediate appeal. Excellent juice. The Grenache Tres Billets at $49.50, and then the big dogs, the Jean-Luc Colombo Grenache La Louvier, very steep slopes here, all granite soils, very different from the Southern Rhone. You know, juniper trees, thyme, very different foliage here as well than the rest of the Rhone. The SheWolf, this wine is named because it's made by the mother. All right, fresh herbs and meaty, gamey notes to the aromas there too. Black plum and black cherry fruit. Good amount of fresh earth. A chalky wine on the palate though. Chunky wine, sorry, really firm tannins. Not chalky, chunky. I can't read my own handwriting. Forward fruity nature to this vintage, and really the focus on this wine on that game and fresh earth and a healthy dose of minerality. Most excellent juice. The Les Rouchettes, more powerful and bigger wine. Really a lovely perfume in this wine on the nose too. All of these wines speak volumes about the place where they come from. Elegant and lots of finesse, but they still have power. A lovely dark spice in this wine, a nice leathery note as well. I love that animal sauvage note to all these wines. A bigger and more masculine, like I said, as well on the palate, and that leathery kind of gamey nuance showing in the finish, with a lot of dark fruit and spice. Most excellent juice. Thank you very much, Luc Colombo, for stopping by. That is what I had to drink yesterday. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.